Hello everyone, it's Megan. I hope everyone's doing well. Been doing a lot of praying this week. Found out that my father-in-law, who has Parkinson's disease, is getting ready to have a surgical procedure called DBS, deep brain stimulation, and it's supposed to help with his tremors and his shakiness and everything. And that's supposed to be October the 26th, and I know he's nervous. I just hope that he's a candidate for it because while there's no cure for Parkinson's disease, there is, how do I put this? There's some treatments that they can do to maybe prolong the symptoms. I guess well, maybe make the symptoms a little bit less so that they can have more quality of life. So, I can't figure out how to word that properly. So if all goes well, he'll have the surgery, and hopefully he won't feel as weak and shaky. He's been going to physical therapy, and I hope that's been working for him. So it's hard when you have a loved one, parent, family, friend that's going through something, and you want to help them, but you can't. And, you know, the only thing that I can successfully do to help is to pray. So um, I just hope that that's enough. Pray for the doctors that are treating him. Pray for someone to find a cure. Pray for him in general. So, um, it's a little scary. And then my sister-in-law had surgery earlier yesterday, and she seems to be doing okay. She's in a lot of pain, but um, I've been talking to her about, uh, or well, I texted her earlier knowing that she wasn't probably going to get the message or anything. I didn't expect a response back, and she did thank me for reaching out to her. She told me the anesthesia was making her kind of sick and she was hurting, but it's to be expected when you have surgery. It's never pleasant. Um, it's just kind of what you have to deal with to get better. It always hurts, and you always feel sick before whatever it is that's wrong goes away. So I have faith that she'll be okay. She just got to get over the hump of the healing process and everything. So um, it's been a little chaotic. Let's see what else is going on. I've been watching some movies. I've seen a few different ones. I watched a movie the other day. It was a movie. It was a Lifetime movie. I don't something about the ultimate high or higher something. It was a story about this group of kids, and they're in high school, and they get caught up in the whole doing drugs and getting high, and um it's just where you go from everything's great, you're not into that kind of stuff, you get an injury, you get on the pain medication, one thing leads to another, and by the end of the movie, the girl was were one girl died, and another one was experiencing heroin and didn't want to do that. It was too much. It was some Lifetime movie that aired earlier this year, and for the life of me, I can't remember the title of it. Um, let's see. I've been watching some Christian-based movies that I found on, excuse me, on Netflix. Uh, I can't remember the name of the guy, but he was in, oh, I know he's got like blondish brown hair, and he's played a pastor, he's played a father, he's played all different roles. It's kind of like that group, I want to say the Kirkland brothers, if that's even their names, the ones that did like Courageous and Fireproof and stuff. This is along the lines of the same thing, but it was a different group of people, and I don't know, it's been kind of interesting to me. So I've been watching a few of those movies here and there. Um, I don't know if one I saw the other day was called Brother White or something, but they're very uplifting and spiritual, and I like them. Um, I also last week I had to go. I had a couple of appointments I had to do, and I went to a doctor about my foot because I had stepped on something or had got something stuck in it, and then I tripped a couple months ago and I fell on an extension cord that had computer cell phone cords plugged into it, and it pushed right in the middle of the sole of my foot, and it's been hurting ever since. I've kind of been walking around it but not flat on it. Well, I had x-rays done back at the end of July and didn't see the podiatrist until last Wednesday, and he saw me and told me that the muscles that's supposed to hold up the arch and the ligaments and the tendons and whatnot, that mine is basically non-existent. They have fallen, they have lost the functioning of them, and that for my size, which I know that's been a struggle my whole life, but for my size, that having surgery to basically reconstruct my foot, and if they did one foot, they'd have to do both, um, would be futile because it wouldn't be successful for me. I live someplace where I have to walk up a bunch of steps to get up, and I'm not a skinny person. Also told to keep them elevated and ice them, and to take like Tylenol or something like that. Well, I mean, I'm sorry, but it doesn't work. It's just they're on. It's a problem that I have, and I have had a couple of accidents since October with my feet and my ankles that I've been told I'm in jeopardy of breaking them, and that I need to be minimally on my feet. Basically, I need to be more down than I am up. So I can't live my life completely without being able to walk. And another interesting thing, being type 2 diabetic, not everybody experiences this, but my dad has a similar, uh, sorry, a similar issue with his feet. Last I heard, we both got diagnosed with neuropathy. I have it in my feet and in my hands, and mine's like pins and needles and burning sensation. My feet will get bright red. They'll be hot to touch, and they just itch and burn. And right now they're doing that. Um, my mom, and I think my dad, I don't know if my dad's told me this, but my mom has, that my dad has the neuropathy, and the feet that, the bottom of his feet are, the, the soles of his feet are numb. He doesn't really feel anything. um, I was told that my neuropathy is quite possibly not caused by my diabetes, but the neuropathy in my feet is caused by my back injuries that I've had. Well, I don't really know what to make of that. I'm not sure how to take that information. Um, I was told that I had to like close my eyes, and the doctor had this probe, and he was seeing if I could feel it and the different sensations and stuff, and I could feel everything he was doing. He said most people with bad neuropathy can't even feel that. So he questions the diagnosis, but it's been diagnosed by 3 different doctors. So, I mean, if you're going to question 3 different people, I don't know. He's a little bit of a wackadoodle. Like my records, I don't know if it's like this in every state, but the healthcare systems around here, we have 3 basic entities. You have Centera Group, You have obesity, not obesity, it's like Mary Immaculate Obesity, I think that's what it's called. And there's another one, Riverside Health System. Well, there's many hospitals and clinics and stuff around here, but each separate conglomerate, I think, has their own like digital online records that patients can access and physicians can too. Well, when I had my X-rays done on the end of July, they sent the results electronically, so the podiatrist guy should have gotten them. Well, he couldn't remember his passwords to get in, so he never saw my X-rays. All he saw was my feet as is. He didn't see what was going on the inside. And on the inside, there's a significant amount of degenerative bone disease and arthritis that's taken its toll on my feet. Um, I don't want to lose the function of my feet, so I need to minimize whenever I'm doing anything. If I need to do, like if I'm in the house and I get up to go to the bathroom, well, if I think I'm going to eat something in the next, 20, 30 minutes, go ahead and get the item ready and then come back and bring it with me to the living room. Don't sit, then 20 minutes later get back up to make something. I mean, you have to make each thing count. So, talking about making a brace for my foot, I don't know what it's supposed to look like or feel like. And he's like, well, you'll probably have to wear it all the time, even at home. I can't stand my foot being compressed by something so much. I don't know what these braces are. I have to meet with these people to get them made, but how do I want to put this the right way? I don't know if I should. I don't know if I should get a second opinion. I don't really know what I need to do, but I just got to figure this stuff out. So I have extremely flat feet, and my problem with that is there are no arches, and the feet aren't going to get any better. Reconstructive surgery wouldn't do me any good. I'm almost 34 years old. I've had the same feet since I was born. I mean, I haven't had any surgery done to them or anything, so 34 years they couldn't have fixed the problem. There's nothing to fix. They can't. It's like taking your foot, breaking a bunch of pieces, and trying to put it back together. There's scarring, which will cause some pain, and who's to say that it'll actually work? That's not an option for me. So, anyways, I'm going to leave you right now. I will be back in a few for another video. Thanks.